Good evening. So, Jason Guyman here with Pressure Wash Help, and today is not my normal get on live day, and I got some crazy stuff going on here. We're gonna have to fix a little bit there. Whoa, crazy stuff. It might have to work. We got a lot of whoops. That was a little beepy beep too. But so I just wanted to get on here talking about getting ready for next weekend and pressure washing. And sometimes you just gotta get ready. And what I mean by that is fixing our equipment, making it right. You know, we are dealing with some bleach and some sodium hypochlorite, and sometimes we just got to make sure that it is running right and everything like that. And you know, um, an ounce of prevention will save you a lot of time in the long run. Sometimes just taking that little bit will make it or break you coming up in the near future. How you doing? I see we got one person on here. But so, you know, what do we need to make sure that we have fixed, and along those lines of, you know, what all do we need to make sure? You know, it is very important that we make sure that, you know, everything is fixed, so that way when we do go out to our job, we're not having to worry about, you know, we don't have to worry about where's the green cup. Yeah, it's not here. I got a green cup right here. It's got some green writing on it. Oh, it does show it. But um, I just, you know, it seems like especially when I own my own business, you know, it was every night. You know, you got 4 trucks going out, and it was something. Seems like every night, and it wasn't there that I wasn't there every night. But you know, every morning I'd have to go in and fix this and fix that, and so, you know, in pressure washing, it don't matter what kind of rig you buy. What, you know, stuff breaks. You know, we're using bleach, and stuff breaks, and it just sucks sometimes. You know, and so, you know, if you got electric reels, they work real nice until the solenoid goes bad, or the button goes bad, or the battery goes dead, or along the lines of all the great stuff that goes along with, you know, that of it breaking down, it not working. And it's just part of it, and it's part of the fun, you know. It is part of the fun. But that's just, I just wanted to get on here tonight. If y'all got some questions, let me know. I will go through some questions here. I didn't get on last night because I was at the firehouse, and so I just wanted to see what's going on, show my face a little bit, and I've been working on some pretty cool videos coming up, and so that is, I'm trying to up my game in my YouTube world. Um, I've I've done a lot of videos, but I'm ready to go to the next level. And so, you know, I always tell people to, you know, learn, you know, never stop learning, obviously, you know, and, you know, I'm paying for the training. It isn't like I'm just going to go find all the free training and, you know, go that route. I am going to go through, I'm going through a class that is an 8-week class that teaches you everything about YouTube. And so my goal of it is so that way I can support you all better in better videos, because, you know, if it's just a so-so video, who wants to watch that? So I want to bring better videos to you all, so that way I can help you learn what you need to learn versus all the great crap along that line. Where do you recommend buying a 5.5 per gallon pump? It's like about anything. Any pressure washing store sells them. The biggest thing I would tell you is try to find somebody that is good with customer service, good at calling you back, along those lines. That is a big investment. Obviously, shipping can get you a lot. So if you can find a place that is local, that is something that can really help you out, is being a local place versus, now if the local place is like the local place around here and charge an arm and a leg, then don't buy from them. I bought 2 things from the local place in Cincinnati, and they were twice as high as anywhere else around. But I was down and I needed it, and so that's why I did it right then and there. Jason, fixing to wash a school next week. Got a lift on rent. Any recommendations for being efficient? It's a brick and concrete building. need to know the right mixture. You're probably going to be right. I was planning on a 3%, but I don't want to keep going over everything. So you might even want to bump it up a little bit higher. I would probably be a 4 or 5% mix on brick in that. Now, if it's not bad in certain, if it's only bad in certain places, then obviously I might go with 3% on most of it, and then where it's bad, I would hop it up to, 4 6%. But remember, when we're even at 3%, we really got to be careful of not burning up flowers and plants and grass and all that kind of stuff. Now, the yard people might like you doing that, so then now they don't have to weed eat. The landscapers might like you burning up the grass a little bit there, but sometimes people don't like that. So you got to be careful with that. What up, Central Illinois? Should have taken your advice on stripping stain. Made a mistake of stripping a deck for $600. Never again. But I got $200 tip, so that helped me make the lesson learned. I'm telling you, dude, $4 a square foot to strip, maybe even more. Stripping sucks. Stripping is no fun. It is a pain. And Central Illinois firefighter has learned a lot here. So only the plants. Yeah. Central Illinois has learned that you don't want to do oxidation removal on aluminum siding because it will remove the paint. So that's another lesson learned that I've never done that lesson. And that's a lesson that I learned that, hey, if you're on aluminum siding, stay off of it. Because obviously if it's that bad, it probably needs painted in the first place. So that is the issue with it. Only the front has plants. Well, that makes it a lot easier then, because then you only got to worry about watering that. I'm buying a new pressure washer. Which one should I get? My budget is $800 to $1,700. Been in business for about a month, just doing residential. I would suggest you go with the 5.5 gallon with the small Honda motor, the 390 motor. That's going to be your best bang for your buck, and that'll get you the most out of it long term. If you just go with the 4 gallon a minute, you're going to wish you had a 5.5. The 5.5 really does make a big difference, and it's at the top of your budget. I believe you can get them for about $1,600-$1,700, but that's where you really want to be at. Just so I am having a training next week, so that's kind of why I'm talking about this. It's an in-person training. I do have a few open spots. It is next Saturday in the Florence area in CVG, and so that's what I'm kind of getting my trailer ready for. I'm actually selling my trailer. That trailer is going bye-bye. I won't have it no more as a training trailer. I am going to build another trailer, and so that will be in an enclosed trailer, so I'll probably get a lot of video of it with me knowing how to do video better, I'm hoping. And so that's going to be pretty cool. But this trailer is going in Michigan, right about up in this area. And so that's going to be a pretty cool thing too, is seeing that. So if you're interested in some in-person training, check that out. How things go for the doctor, it went A-okay. He gave me his big thumbs up, so that's an awesome right there. That was a good thing. Help me. I can't get parts for soft wash gun. Not even a rod in this country. Everything is brass. I need probably her. Can you help me? Where are you located at? Irish. Ugh. I don't know. That's a good question. I get a lot of questions about shipping into other countries and all that stuff. I've shipped a couple things to Canada, Just starting out, I got the 5.5 3000 Bandit belt driven. I plunged the end coming from my buffer tank. I plumbed the end coming from my buffer tank, but I'm not sure what kind of hose to use for my bypass. Do I need high pressure hose or a hydraulic hose? No. For your bypass, you can get away with just a regular old hose. Even suction hose, I actually use a lot of times, if you got a soft wash system and you got that half-inch hose for your pressure gun, it's very low pressure because there's nothing restricting it at the end. So it's very low pressure, very minimum. So you don't need nothing special. I have a 5.5 and it's still making money with it. Yep. And it is 4 years old. So it has paid for itself over and over and over again, hasn't it? I was thinking about using an X-Jet on the lift so I can stronger mix. Or do you think I should use my 12 volt to put the Kim on the building I plan to rinse with my pressure washer? Honestly, I would probably do that right there. Otherwise, you're going to have to be up and down trying to get that Kim full. Where if you use a 12 volt, you can just spray and never stop. You know, you can spray it, rinse it, spray, rinse, and keep right on moving and not worried about running out of fluid. I'm having difficulty getting my first customer for pressure washing. Even painted my car into a mobile sign. Well, it's like I tell everybody. So if you go to pressurewashhelp.com, you join the Facebook group. Go check out. I did a live on this a little bit today. You enter the discount code Father's Day, you get a free first month. But I did a live on this about getting customers and kind of habits and ways to get customers and stuff like that, and find that one thing that works and really hit it hard. A lot of people want to try this and that and this and that, and that's okay at first just to see if it's going to work. But if you find something that works, stick with it. When cleaning soffits, this is job me now. When cleaning soffits and fascia, do I need to worry about getting water in the vent holes? No, because most of the time it's 95, 125 degrees up in them attics, and if any water gets up in there at all, it's probably going to evaporate very quickly. So I've never had an issue with water up in there. Hey, I'm trying to get started in Little Rock, Arkansas. I'm taking notes. A good place to go is pressurewashhelp.com/training. I'm actually going to have some co-hosting videos in there. Mr. Raymond is going to start putting some videos in here for me too. Last year he did $100,000 his very first year, and this year he's on target to hit $250,000. So it's kind of a good spot for him to help. I made it to $1 million, which I made it to that first spot, but he can help kind of saying what helps, what works, all that kind of stuff. I know you like downstreaming, but the X-Jet is right up there on the lift instead of having to go down and switch over the injector. Well, and that's why I was saying about the 12 volt. If you use the 12 volt on one, usually whenever I'm in a lift, I have two nozzles. I have my 12 volt, I'm spraying it, and I have my pressure washing nozzle, and I'm rinsing with it. I don't know if I got a picture of kind of how I do that, but that's why I do the 12 volt with one. And because here's the thing, how high is the school? Do you need to lift? Can you get away with just X-Jetting it from the ground? Just a thought. How serious is the oil changes on the motor and pump? Paper tells first 50, then 100 after that. I try to keep the oil change on it because that's a high dollar investment, and so I want to make sure that I want to make sure that I can make sure that it's working right. So hold on, I got an email. So that is why we want to do that. So do that. And like I say, and usually even on oil changes, I will always try to change the oil. I'll change when I'm doing the oil, I'll change the oil filter. I'll change the spark plugs. A lot of times I'll go ahead and swap the spark plugs out and put a new fuel filter on it. It costs you an extra $5, $10, and it will save you a lot in the long run and keep you from doing that. So, hold on. I got somebody trying to call me. I'll have to call him back. But yeah. I need to redo my website work, online marketing. Any suggestions? No, I don't really have too many suggestions on the website stuff. Online marketing, I do have that in the training. If I had 1 gallon sprayer, how much 12.5 to water to clean a roof? 1 gallon of 12.5 bleach to 1 gallon of water. Hello, Beth. She's coming down next week. Can't wait to see you to do some training. I got some pretty cool people that are in my group right now that are coming down. Oh yeah, it's 4-story. Yeah, you're not cleaning that from the ground. You're cleaning that from up there. You got to use the lift. Okay, I'm looking for J-Rod, please. Help and a good 12-volt pump to ship to the Emerald Island. Ireland. What recommendation? I don't know. I don't know. Is there? I don't. I don't know, to be honest. I really don't know on that. $10 from some character with a pink hat flips it back and raises his thumb up in the air. North Star Super High Flow Cold Water Pressure Washer, 3,000 PSI GPM, Honda. Can't wait. This is a Northern Tool 9.5 gallon pump with 150 PSI. Any good fit for house washing? I don't know which one that is. I haven't seen that one, but yeah, so that's kind of where we're at. I just wanted to jump on here. Like I say, last night I wasn't on because of Firehouse. I know I ain't got a lot of people in here, but again, if you all, like I say, don't stop learning. I'm not stop learning. I'm trying, like I say, I'm taking a YouTube class. It cost me $2,500 so that I could better myself doing YouTube. So this is something that I do so that way I can help you better and make better videos so that I can get more viewers, more watch time, everything. Just like you. You all do stuff so that you can get more customers, make more money, so that you can go do more stuff with it. So that is the key of it. But again, I just wanted to check it out and go from there. And hope you all have a good night. Again, if you want to, you can check out my training. My Father's Day code is the first free month is Father's Day. You can cancel after that if you don't like it. And then obviously the in-person training is there. Gregory, I'm going to send you a message for something because I think you push a lot of my stuff, and I'm going to put it out here eventually to everybody, but I'm going to see if you would like to do something that I can help you out because you do send me a lot of business, I know, or you at least push me. So, and I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. I know that I've helped you a lot, and I've made a big difference in your life. And so I want to give back to you, basically, a way that I can give back to you if you would be willing to do it. I'll Facebook message you that once I get off here. Just starting out, I'm currently working and have money set aside. Should I frame a skid or talk to aluminum welder? If I look more pro, I can cause higher tickets. What's your thought? You can get higher tickets without looking more pro. I can prove that to you right now. Mike and Courtney are up in Ohio, and are out in Michigan. They're working out of the back of their Escalade, or not their Escalade, their Avalanche, and they're making. He done made almost $15,000, and so it's all about marketing and knowing how to bid. It ain't got nothing to do with what you look like. Does looking like help you? Yes, but on the other hand, there's more than just a rig too. You know, are you dressing nicely? Are you, or you just got bleach stained clothes and look like the bum down the street? You know, that goes a long way. So, you know, how are you showing yourself on Facebook, and how are you presenting yourself? All those things kind of go in there. I did find a 5.5 gallon, 3,000 psi electric start skid cold banded washer for $16.29. Where did you find that at? What store was that, Richard? That's actually a pretty good deal right there. Is that from? Trying to think who that might be from. Is that from Lori down in Pressure Washer Products? I'll wait a few seconds, see if he'll answer me back. But yeah, that's actually a really good deal. I paid more than that, and it didn't have electric start. It had the old pull start. I want to upgrade my pump to a 5.5 from my 4.5. Must I have a buffer tank to run it properly? Nope. I had a guy. Well, as long as you got decent water around where you're at. There's a good buddy of mine down in Lexington, Kentucky, and he ran it with right out of the spigot, no buffer tank. And but what he did do is he took his return line, instead of just allowing it to run there, he actually ran it on the ground. So whenever he wasn't on the trigger, it would run that water out on the ground. So that way he didn't burn the pump up. But Pressure Washer Products, Miss Lori. So that's what I figured. So that's good to know, because I might be buying one here shortly for that new trailer. Like I said, I'm getting ready to build a new trailer, new training pressure washing trailer. It'll probably be up for sale if anybody wants to buy it. It will be. It'll be probably. It's going to be pretty nice, because I'm going to put electric reels in and everything. So it'll probably be in the high teen area of what it's going to cost for you to buy it if you wanted to buy it. So, but let me know if anybody is looking for something like that. But again, hope you all have a great day. Go out there this week and finish it out strong. Just see what you can do and make it better and make everything better. So hope to see you all. I'll be back on here Sunday night. I do have Jeremy on here. He's my little buddy I always talk about, that lives in the middle of nowhere and makes $150,000 a year. And he lives in Connersville, Indiana, middle of nowhere. He don't work out of Indianapolis, and he works in the middle of nowhere. And like I say, he's done $150,000. This is his 4th year, and so he still works with the same trailer he built 4 years ago. So you know, it's nothing special. It's this trailer he worked with 4 years ago is two store-bought units, and he went. So hi mate, there is a whole country with guys working with substandard and non-lasting kit. If their contract getting a deal with, contact me. If you want a contact to get a deal with, contact me. And non-lasting kit. Awesome. So hopefully y'all have a good night, and I'll see y'all later.